Math 12 students, and welcome to week 5. That means we're 25% of the way through the semester. We can do this. So I want to make sure and remind you that the Zoom recording links are on the Canvas homepage. You click here, Zoom recording links, and then there's a list here of each of the videos that's available for you to view, including which quick quiz is on the video and also which lessons I went over on the video. So please take advantage of those. I can't see who is accessing them, but I can see that only about 12 people are accessing them. So I'd really encourage you to, before you submit your quiz, look through the video and see if you can find any errors that you can fix before you turn it in. That would be wonderful. So let's scroll down to the button for this week's module, week 5. So here we are at the top of the week 5 module. The first thing in the module is an anonymous survey that I would really appreciate you filling out. It's an easy way to get 5 points. All you have to do is fill it out. And it is anonymous. I don't see which student fills out which survey results. So it just asks you how things are going. How's Newton going? How are the worksheets and lecture videos and discussion board journal? How are all the aspects of the class going for you? And is there anything I can do to help with your learning process at this point? So then there are the Canvas assignments due this week, and it's a typical week. 2 quick quizzes, a shine quiz, a discussion board, and a journal. So as always, the quick quiz is due on Tuesday along with Newton assignments. Then on Friday, you'll have another quick quiz, your discussion board, more Newton assignments. And then on Sunday, you have your discussion board responses, your journal, and your shine quiz. So that's going to be a typical week from now going forward. So here are the reminders about which Newton assignments are due this week. Hopefully you're keeping track on your tracker so you know just where you are. And also make a quick check and make sure you are getting those mini quizzes done, one after each section of Newton homework. Then there are resources here, and there are Zoom videos that I just showed you where they are. And the sections we're looking at this week are solving rational equations, hopefully a review for everybody. There is a video that goes with this particular one. And then here is the textbook link. Then 6.2 is finding linear equations, hopefully a review again. And then 6.3, word problems with linear equations. Some students find this one pretty challenging, so you might want to allow a little bit of extra time for it just in case. So these are found in the OpenStax text in 2.2 and 2.3. Then we have solve a formula for a variable and the Pythagorean theorem. These are each such short topics that they didn't either one deserve their own whole section, so it's a little bit random that they're stuck together in one section. So they really don't have a whole lot to do with each other, but they're more like 2 subtopics that are each quite short. So that is the homework that is due 6.123 on Tuesday, and then 6.47172 on Friday. And 7.1 and 7.2 is complex numbers. So if you've studied complex numbers before, this will be a review. If you haven't, give yourself a little time to explore them and get comfortable with them, because we will be using them to do other things. So that's week 5. I hope you continue to use all your support tools. If you haven't yet gone to the Math Center or the Algebra Support Center, let me strongly encourage you to do that. You can get 10 points for doing it, but really I want you to do it because I want you to see how easy it is to get help and how friendly those tutors are. And then you also have tutor.com, which I hope you would just use in a pinch when it's 2 a.m. and you're really stuck and you just need a quick answer to a question. then Lynette, your peer tutor, would love to see you at her group tutoring sessions. They're a great place to go meet classmates and work together. And then you could even have somebody you could contact outside of class. And let me point out once again this people button. So not all of your Canvas classes will have this button activated, but I like to have it activated unless students tell me that it's not being used appropriately. But it's a way that you can contact your classmates. All you need to know is their name, and you can click on their name and a little message envelope shows up. So you don't need their email address or their phone number, and you can send them a message within the Canvas messaging system. So you just click on the little envelope and send them a message. So you could ask people if they want to study with you, and everybody can have a free Zoom account, and you can have 40-minute long free Zoom sessions with anybody you like. So this would be a way to find people that want to Zoom with you and discuss math. Or now that things seem to be calming down and loosening up a little, you might want to meet at, say, the Starbucks across the street from the campus. So I really, really encourage you to do that. Talking about math really helps get a deeper understanding. Articulating your thoughts about math really helps clarify them in your own mind. So I'd really, really encourage you to do that, since we're not getting the opportunity to do it very much in this online course. And we're really noticing in some of the follow-on courses, the calculus courses, that it's hurting people to have done only online and never have had a chance to chat with classmates and practice the math vocabulary and just get comfortable and familiar with the language of math. So let me just really encourage you to do that. Let me know how I can help. Hope you have a great week.